Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on the Wound Up Watch Reviews channel. In today's video I am bringing you one of the first videos on this very special release from Squale. It's the Squale 1521 Full Lumen, and of course, as that name implies, this is a fully luminous dial and a very nice release from Squale. So what is this watch? Well, basically, it's a Squale 1521, and if you are a watch enthusiast, you have definitely seen this watch before. If not, let me just talk a bit about the Squale 1521 in general so that you know what you have to know about it. So it's one of the most iconic watch designs of all time. The case is just fantastic. It's one of my favorite watch cases of all time to wear and to look at, and it's also quite an important piece historically. It's a 42 millimeter in diameter watch. It fits my wrist very nicely. It's around 13 or 14 millimeters thick. It's got a nice sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. And it's a fully polished case, so no brushing to be found anywhere on this one. As you can see here on the back, it says 50 atmos. That means it's got 50 atmospheres or 50 bar and 500 meters of water resistance, which is amazing at this price point of around $1,000. And yes, the 1521, just a fantastic all-around diving watch for the price. I really like this thing, and you guys probably already know that because I have purchased two in the past. So what's special about this one? Well, it's a limited edition of, and I'm not entirely sure here, but I think it's around 50 to 100 pieces. So yes, a very limited edition. And the special thing here, of course, is the dial. So what you're looking at here is a fully luminous dial. It glows very nicely in the dark, as you can see here on the video. You have black hour markers and black hands to contrast the fully luminous dial in the dark. This makes for an incredibly legible dial in the dark. It looks fantastic. And what's also very cool with a fully luminous dial, of course, as you can see on the video here, is that you do actually get to see the text on the dial in the dark, which is very, very cool. And what else is special about this? Well, before they have used a 60-click dive time bezel. This time they are using a 120-click dive time bezel. It's a very nice bezel. It's extremely tactile and clicky and very nice to use. And the other thing that's special with this release is that they are now introducing a new rubber strap with this watch. We have a Tropic style, vintage Tropic rubber strap. It's probably one of my most favorite straps ever. It's incredibly comfortable on the wrist. It looks amazing. The back side of it has this very cool pattern, and it's just a super duper nice rubber strap. So I do have to say they have really done a fantastic job with this strap. And this watch overall, I do have to say, is a very nice release to see from Squale. The 1521 is a lineup that's had quite a lot of different variations in terms of bezels and dials, but they have never done anything like this on the Squale 1521. They have made a fully luminous dial before on the Squale Tiger diving watch, but this is the first time on the 1521. And I think it's a very nice addition to the Squale 1521 lineup, I guess you could say. This watch, I think, makes for a very nice watch in basically any watch collector's collection. It's always great to have something unique in a watch collection, and I think that this watch is going to serve as the unique watch in my collection. You know, something that kind of spices things up and are not just black or white or gray or boring. This is a fun piece. And that's always a very nice thing to have in a watch collection. So I'm very impressed with the Squale 1521 full lumen. I'm going to leave a couple of links in the video description down below. One to the place where this watch is from. It's from a Squale authorized dealer in Switzerland called Swiss Watch Passion. So I will leave a link to their website in the video description, and I will also leave a link to this specific watch article so that you know where to go if you want to purchase one. And they have told me that if you want one, you kind of ought to be quick, because this is, as I said, a limited edition, and so it's always a great idea to be quick if you really want this thing. I have a couple of friends on a watch forum that just told me, man, I gotta have that thing when they saw it. So you know, they ought to be quick, and you ought to be quick if you want to get a hold of this. So yes, I will leave those links in the video description. So as you saw before, this watch fits my wrist very nicely, and because it's a Squale 1521 with the 1521 case, I assure you that this thing is going to fit very nicely on many different sizes of wrists. It's a very nicely fitting watch, and it just looks fantastic, and yeah, I'm very happy to have this watch in my collection. So if you liked this video, please do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions or any comments about this watch, please do feel free to comment down below. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.